Okay, which direction is it going? Well, it goes in two different directions, right? It goes, and let's make this be up. Let's make this be down. Let's take our linear axis and make it vertical, right? So this is moving upward, this is moving downward. Okay, this is not moving at all, right? Okay, so which direction is it going? Well, for this part, it's going up, right? But the velocity, it starts with a big velocity, big positive velocity, and it goes to 0. Right? So if you go from positive to 0, you're slowing down. Okay? The only way to do that is if you have a positive velocity is to have a negative acceleration, right? So we are slowing from here to here. We slow down for the first, whatever that interval is here, right? So this is slowing from here to here. I'll draw a little thing here. This is slowing. We have a negative acceleration. We also have a negative slope, right? In fact, the slope is continual. Do you see that? The slope for this whole line is going to be negative, right? Slope is negative the whole time. That means that the acceleration is negative. Okay? So here we're slowing, and the only way to do that is to have a negative. If we have a positive velocity, you have to have a negative acceleration to slow down. If they're in opposite directions, you're slowing down. Okay? Now here we start at 0, right? Velocity is 0 at this point, right? And we go to a big negative velocity. Here's a big negative velocity down there, right? So in this region here, we're speeding up. Now think about throwing a rock in the air, right? Is this what it does? It goes up, but it goes up slower and slower and slower until at some point it stops going up, right? Here it's stopped. Velocity is 0. And then it comes back down. It goes faster and faster as it falls, faster and faster, striking your hand with the same downward velocity magnitude that it had when you threw it up in the air. Of course, assuming there's no air friction, right? So here we've got negative velocity, negative acceleration. It's actually speeding up, right? This is a rock. You throw it in the air, it goes up. How long does it stay 0? Does the velocity stay 0? And just for an instant in time, the intersection of the axis and that line, that red line. It's a point in time. It's crazy. It's not like Wile E. Coyote. It doesn't go off the cliff and look around and go, oh, I think I should fall, right? Thankfully, right? Okay. So here it's speeding up. We've got a negative acceleration. We have a negative acceleration. Here we have a negative acceleration here. In fact, even when the velocity is 0, the acceleration is negative, right? You can have an acceleration and not have a velocity. This is good news, right? Because otherwise, if you stopped, you could never start moving again, right? Like, oh, game over, gotta stay here, right? All right, so slope, yeah.